everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. All right, you guys, I'm so excited for this video. I absolutely love cash condensing videos, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. I did go to the bank and I used my teller slip to just get some larger denominations here. All of this is going to go back into the bank. It's just to swap out the smaller denominations for larger ones so that my envelopes aren't so full. So I'm just going to grab this out of here. I didn't really plan it out too much. It's honestly just I knew I would probably need more hundreds than 50s. And then I also am going to grab some placeholders because I did forget to grab those. Okay, I got my placeholders. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need, so I can always go grab some more if I need some more. But let's just go ahead and dive right in and start with our holiday sinking funds. So I just filmed my cash stuffing video, so you're actually going to be watching these backwards. So my cash stuffing video is going to post on Sunday, which by the time this is posted will be tomorrow. And then I'm posting this one on Saturday. So it's actually backwards. I've already done my cash stuffing for the week. So I wanted to do that first before the condensing, just so that I could condense things into it. So, okay, in Valentine's Day, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we could swap that out so that we have 60 there. And then, and I do have some extra 5s off to the side in case I feel like getting rid of some 1s. I do like to do that in my condensing videos too. Okay, so let's see, Easter, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we can swap these out for a 20 so that we have 25. Some envelopes I do condense and some I don't. It just depends. All of these I will because these are more like long-term sinking funds. So let's see, and here we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So we'll keep those, actually. So we'll keep 30 out and then we'll grab a $100 bill for that one. So now we still have 130 and 4th of July. This is my first year doing holiday sinking funds, and I am really loving it because normally I wouldn't even be thinking about 4th of July, but it's only 2 months away. So, or Halloween even. So 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So let's do a 50, a 20, and a 10. I brought up these 5s in my cash stuffing video because they're so bad. So I put them in that envelope because I knew I'd be condensing it. Bring those back to the bank. I don't even think that the ATM is going to take those. So I might have to actually put them in my wallet and spend them or something. We'll have to see. All right. Thanksgiving. Let's see what we have in here. Cannot condense that. It has 55. Black Friday, I know we're going to be able to condense this one. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I can grab a 100. These 100s are so crisp. The whole stack she gave me. Well, gave my husband. He ran to the bank today for me. He had to do some things anyway for his business there. So I'm like, hey, can I give you my teller slip and you can grab cash? Okay, so in Christmas, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 250, 400, 450. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll swap these out for 3 100s. And then we're going to be able to do our $1,000 placeholder here. So 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950. So next week we will be able to do that. And I wanted to show you guys something in case there's anyone else out there like me. So when I take the $500 cash out of this envelope, I actually don't, if it's only 500, and I don't mean only 500, I'm really like proud that we've saved up that money. But when I'm talking like $2,000, I'm gonna put that in my savings account, obviously. But when it's 500, I actually have this other binder where I keep the money, because my toxic trait is that when it's in the bank, it's harder for me to manage. When I have it in my hand, it's easier. And if I have it in here, I know I'm not gonna spend it. So I actually had one of these for vehicle maintenance too, but then I took the cash out of it because I knew, well, I had to renew my tabs. So I just keep some of that in here. When it gets to be like $2,000, that's when I'll take it and put it in my savings account. But that's what I do for now, because I just feel better knowing that it's, I don't know, I'm not gonna like mess up somehow. And yeah, that's definitely one of my toxic traits. I do much better saving if it's actual cash versus just like in the bank. So New Year's Eve, we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. So we'll swap that out for a $20 bill. So now we have 70 still. So I wanna know, like, can you guys drop in the comments, like what's one of your toxic traits? I'll tell you more of mine, because I definitely have more than one toxic trait. All right, so this is all gonna be getting spent here pretty quick, so I'm not gonna mess with this. Although I might 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so that this envelope doesn't get ruined, I'm gonna actually put a placeholder in here and just keep this in here. So this is actually also what I use to take things back to the bank, after the envelopes that I use after I do my online spending, because there are some times that I need to take money out of my business binder or a personal one. It's just how I keep everything separate. So I'll just remember this is for the surprise that is happening in a couple weeks, which I can't talk about right now. Okay, back to school. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. All right, so let's start with this. And then 20, 30, 40, 50. $20, $30, $40, $50. So we'll swap that out for a 50. So now 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 285. My envelopes were getting so full. I'm like, oh, I don't want one of these to tear. I already have enough envelopes to make. I don't need to be making more for myself. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we'll swap these out for 2 20s. So we still have 45 in here. So toxic traits, okay. Okay, so this one is, me and my husband both have this as a toxic trait. We put leftovers in our fridge knowing that we're never gonna touch them again. Every time. It happens every time. Actually, I'm not gonna condense. Some of these I don't condense because we spend these so often. Clothing, I might. Let's see what we have in here. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I don't want to make my denominations too big. 20, 40, 60. 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Is that right? 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 85, and 190. There. Ugh, Why do I feel like that's not right? I think it is. 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190. I just made this so hard on myself. There, that's better. Okay. Hopefully that's the same amount. Sometimes if I make a mistake, I'll catch it when I'm editing. I like pause what I'm doing and go fix it real quick. All right, so we're gonna swap household. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna condense this one. It's not super thick. I might though. I decided that I'm gonna swap some of these ones out for a 5, just to get rid of some bills. I'm not like I've never been super worried about like dollars. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, and 97. I think all I'm gonna do in this case is just swap this out for a 50. Just because when I do my online spending check-in, I don't like to have denominations that are too big because sometimes they're hard to make change for. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, 96, and 97. Baby needs, I know this one can get condensed. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, perfect. So we still have 70 in there. Maybe. So our copay is $35. Let's see. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap this actually for a 10 and a 5. I know that doesn't make the bills that much smaller, but it gets rid of one. Because I'm not gonna really stuff much more in here. Our copay is $35 for specialty, and that's like chiropractor, which is mostly what we do. All of our other copays are 10, so 50, 70, 90, 100. It's just less cash. I don't want to carry around a $100 bill for that. So, okay, medical. What do we have in here? 20, 40, 60, 70. Let's swap this out for a 50. I just started this envelope, so this is one that I would like to have like $2,000 in. Okay, vehicle maintenance. This one is gonna be, we can condense this one quite a bit, I think. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 45, 50. So we'll swap this out for 100 as well. I was worried I wasn't gonna have enough 20s, but I think we're gonna be okay. And then I am, since this is only $3, gonna swap that out for a 5. And then we'll do this for a 10. Sometimes I have to work slowly through it like that to figure out what I can actually condense. All right, so 100, 200, 220, 230 in vehicle maintenance. Pet care, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I think I might do 2 50s. Just because it's about $50 to get our dog food when we need it, and I don't want my husband to have to deal with all that. And I say that because he's usually the one that goes and gets the dog food. It's his job. Okay, So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, and 80, or 70. Yeah, 170. Okay, other toxic traits. I hope you guys comment your toxic traits. I just think it's funny. Like, I don't mean like actually, I just mean like, what's your toxic trait? Like, what's that thing that's funny? I think I can get ready to go in 10 minutes. And even though I've repeatedly shown myself that I cannot, I still truly believe that I can like I only need 10 minutes to get ready to leave the house with all the kids. Yeah, that's it. It's not good. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I think I might do, we'll just do 100. That's fine. So $210 in here. Miscellaneous, I'm not gonna condense that. So then the only one left is our low priority right here. Oh, these feel so much better. So much better. They were like, look how thick this is. It's getting really bad. All right, so eating out, I am not gonna condense. I'm not gonna condense drinks or our spending cat. Well, let me see here. I just flipped that and it felt really thick. So actually, you know what? Let's do this for a 20, 30, 35, 40, 50. I don't know. Are you guys like me where it's like, the cash must be straight? All right, home renovations. Let's see what we have in here. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we'll just swap out these 4 5s for a 20. So 102, 220, 240, perfect. It's been a while since I've done a cash condensing. All right, kids, let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. One, two, three. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, and 2. Yep, I just did my cash stuffing too, like just right before I'm filming this video, so. All right, family fun. I'm not gonna condense this one. Hockey, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So I'm gonna swap this out for a 20. Chris must be spending money out of here because we keep hitting 100 and then it goes below. At least he's using the envelopes. Am I right? We don't need to condense that. Okay. Gifts. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's see. I need to use some of this to buy some teacher gifts, so I'm not going to condense this just yet. Date night, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we can swap these out for 2 20s. There we go. Okay, my phone was dying. I had to plug you guys in. All right, so for Target, we'll just swap these 2 out for a 10. Oh, I just thought of another toxic trait. I don't know if it's a toxic trait or not, but I get really mad at people for driving the speed limit. I don't know if that's a toxic trait, or maybe a lot of you can relate to that. All right, $20, $30, and $31 in organizing. I don't know why I do that. Like, they're following the law. And I don't like speed a ton. I don't have like, I've gotten pulled over for speeding like a few times, but it's been years and years and years since I've gotten an actual speeding ticket. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 73. Which is this memberships. I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay. So those will stay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so we can do a 50 and a 20. I'm gonna double check that real quick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 15, 20. Okay, so now memberships has 100, 200, 250, 270, 275. I think I said this in my cash stuffing video, but I think once this hits 400 is my goal, I believe, off the top of my head. So once I hit 400 in memberships, we'll stop stuffing that. And then once I pay that in September, we can start again. So seasonal lawn care, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, good. Okay. My last 200s. Didn't need any placeholders this time, I don't think. Thought I would for Christmas, but we're still 50 bucks away. 100, 2, 3, 350, 360 in seasonal lawn care. Uh-oh. Probably could use more 20s for this one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, so 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. So let's see. Maybe just use the last 3 50s. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. So, okay, perfect, 150. We condensed that one down quite a bit. I'm cool using even like 50s. I remember when I started with $20 in this envelope. And now look at us. Look how far we've come. All right, so I do actually think I'll be able to use a placeholder for this one. 1, 2, 3, 350, 400, 450, 500. Ugh. I used my $500 placeholder. Let me see if I have another one up here. Okay, I had a whole bunch. I like missed that. Okay, so 500, 1, 2, 300, 354, 455. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. Oh, 100. Sweet. So for our 10th anniversary, we're gonna go to the place we went to for our mini moon. If you're new, we do have a lot of new people on the channel, so I'm gonna try to like explain things better. So yeah, we're saving up for that. That's in October. 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I think I'm gonna do 2 50s if I have them. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do 100. I feel like this one accumulated fast. I think I normally only stuff like 5 or 10 in this one. All right. And that is it for my cash condensing. So what I personally like to do before I take the cash back to the bank is I will just make sure that this number matches the amount of money that I have right here, just to make sure that I'm depositing the same amount back. I know I'll be a few dollars short because I traded out some of these ones, and that's totally fine. But yeah, so that's how I like to do my cash condensings. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.